So we are going to see the different data structures of our language. So we are going to start with the first data structure of our language, that is vectors. Okay. So now we are going to study about vectors, what is a vector and what can be done using vector. And not only that, we shall practically work with vector. Okay. So if you see what is a vector, if you see what is a vector, vector is a type of vector is a type of data structures, and all the elements in the vector need to be of same data type. Okay, so 2 points here. First point number one. What is point number one? Vector is a type of data structure. So what is vector? It is a type of data structure. Point number two. What is the condition? All the elements in a vector need to be of same data type. Okay, so generally, guys, this is how a vector will be. Okay, so A equal to, for example, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have B equal to I by hello. Okay, for example, C equal to 10, 11, 5. So here I have three things, and do remember, guys, each and every element has an index, and indexing in our language will starts with 1. So this indexing concept will be with in different programming languages. So in Python, Python is a zero-based index, but our language is a one-based index. Okay. So indexing will start with 1. So 10 has an index of 1, 11 has an index of 2, 12 will have an index of 3, 13 will have an index of 4. Similarly here, 1, 2, 3, index, 1, 2, 3, index. Okay. So if you see here, A is a vector. So how we can say it as a vector? A vector, all the elements in the vector need to be of same data type. If you see here, A equal to 10, 11, 12. This is a vector and it consists of a same elements 10, 11, 12, 13. So it consists of integers in that one. Okay, so A is a vector. Next, B. It consists of hi, by, hello. So what is this data? Hi, by, hello. It is a character. Character means textual data. So it is contains each and every element of this vector B. It is consisting of textual data. So it is a vector. So B is a vector. Okay. And if you see C, it is consisting 10, 11, and high. But here data types are different. These are integers and this is high is textual data. So C is not a vector. So A is a vector, B is a vector. Okay. So what is the condition here? For a vector, all the elements should be of same data type. That is what the thing. So vectors cannot have a combination of different data types. All the data types should be of same thing. So that is one point which you need to remember. Fine. Now if you see here, age column is there. Yes, this is a vector. Here age column is there. This is not a vector because it is having a textual data over here. Bob, it is a textual data. Fine. So vector is a type of data structures. All the elements in the vector need to be of same data type. If the data in a vector, so this is very important point, yes, you should understand. See, try to understand this one. I have a vector A equal to, it has elements 10, 11, 12. B has elements 15, 16, high. Okay. Now, A is a vector because it consists of all elements. All elements are of same data type. B is not a vector because here this 15 is a number, 16 is a number, but high is a textual data. It is a character. But what is the speciality is if the data in a vector is of different data types, R will display an error or see this point or convert all the data types into a single data type. Okay. So here high is there. So R what it will do? Two things it will do. First thing, either it will throw a error or what it will do? It will convert all these elements either into text data or numeric data. That's what it will do. Okay, either it will convert into textual data or numeric data. So in future, we shall see, take an example and we shall see how it will do, in which data types it will convert and all. Fine. But as if now, do remember, if if a vector consists of different data types, point number one, either R will throw an error or it will convert them into a single data. That is what it will do. So that is what a vector is. Fine. So if you see here, guys, this is a vector. This is a vector. So it consists of elements 15, 34, 11, 111 and all. Okay. So this is a vector. Okay. If you see what is the speciality of this vector, it consists of what type of data it consists of? It consists of textual data. Though there is number 7, but number 7 is included within double quotations. That means it is also a textual data. Okay. So this is a vector which consists of textual data and this is a single element. So we had seen the data structures of vector. Okay. So what can be done using vector? Fine. So the thing is, using these vectors, what we can do element by element operation, like we can do addition of vectors. We can do not only addition, we can do multiplication, we can do subtraction, we can do division and other type of things, guys. Okay. Now, if you see what are data structures and what are the uh, vectors and all. So data structures are used to store and organize data. Point number one. Point number two, data structures are made up of different data types like numeric, character, integer. So what are data structures? They are made up of different data types like numeric, character, integer. And vectors are the type of data structures which store elements of the same data type. So what are vectors? Do remember this point? Vectors are type of data structure. So point number one, vector is a data structure. Point number two, vector stores the elements of same data type, either numeric or textual. Okay, so that is what vector. So we had seen what is a vector. Fine. And we had seen what is a data structure. Okay. Now let us see what can be done using vector. So we already had seen what can be done using vector. So using vectors, what can be done? You can do operations like addition, operations like multiplication, operations like subtraction and all. Okay. So now let us see how to create a vector. Okay. So we can create a vector using different methodologies. Okay. So what is that methodologies? Vectors can be created either using C operator. So we can create vectors using C operator, colon operator, or sequence operator. Okay, so we can create vector using three operations case. One is C operator, colon operator, and sequence operator. But anyway, in the coming up days, maybe in the next session, we shall see practically how to create a vector using C operator, column operator, or sequence operator. Fine. Next, different operations can be carried on vectors. There, we can do operations like arithmetic functions, addition, subtraction. We can do indexing to find a specific value in the vector. Okay. So what is indexing? Fine. So the topic indexing has come here. So I will tell you what is indexing. Indexing means, for example, I have a vector. Okay. So I have A, this is a vector. So it consists three elements, 10, 11, and 12. So what is the index? I told you each and every element will have an index. And indexing in R will start with 1. So 1, 2, 3. So this is the index. Suppose if I ask A of, okay, suppose if I ask A of 1, so what I'm going to get? I'm going to get this 10 as output because index of 10 is 1. So why we use this indexing? Find a specific value in a vector. So I want to know at position 1 what is the value over there. So I will get 10 because 10 is the value in the position 1, that is at the index 1. Suppose if I say A of 2, what is the value over there? 11. Okay. So we use indexing to find a specific value in a vector. Suppose if I say A of 3, what I will get? I will get 12. Okay. So indexing is used to find a specific value in a vector. Okay. And next thing is creating vectors. So we can not only create vectors from C operator, column operator, sometimes by taking an existing vector, copying that vector, we can create a new vector. Modifying this vector, we can create a new vector and all. Okay. So these are the ways to create a vector. Okay. So vectors can be created using C operator or column operator or sequence operator. Okay. And different operations can be carried on using vectors. What are the different operations? Arithmetic functions like addition, subtractions. We can do indexing using vectors. So what is the need of indexing? Indexing means finding a specific element of a vector. And also we can create vectors by copying, modifying the content of other vectors. Okay. So this is the thing, guys. So this is the touch of the vector data structure. Okay. So now let us practically see the UI of R Studio and let us start the journey of R Studio. Okay. Fine.